We do have many different professional development opportunities with One Acre Fund, but I will start with what anyone could easily get when they have started. So I would say every week, every staff meets with has a check-in, if I may say like that, with a hiring or with the manager to just like speak on of the challenges of all the wins that they have had during the week, and also discuss on something that you would like to see change, or some even like propositions that you'll be having on the work that you are doing. So I guess this gives more of I guess like this gives more of the opportunity to the staff to work on their usual responsibilities, but then again have the opportunity to make changes if they think what is usually done might be improved. Another thing I would say is 6-month professional development review, when this is when after every 6 months. So this professional development review is more like viewing your progress, or how you have been able to achieve your projects or your responsibilities, and how well you can incorporate this in the next 6 months, and how well you could improve. But beside that, we also have a mentorship program. So anyone who joins the organization has the opportunity to have a mentor, be it someone on their team, or be it someone on even another team, as long as this person will be like supporting them and just like mentoring them on step of the way as soon as they join the organization. We do have different trainings. So trainings vary. We have trainings that are already prepared by our training and development team. So the staff is really always open for the staff. They have the opportunity to choose which one to take depending on what they would like to go in. But also we do have like some different like LinkedIn courses that are paid. So just like you speak with your manager, and then you can take the LinkedIn courses depending on the time that you have, and also like the availability of those courses as well. We do have like different opportunities for staff to grow professionally. We do have a general process that we all follow for every position. So after like we do all the screening and everything, the candidate has a first interview with one of our recruiters, and then after that stage, once they pass, they work on an exercise. That exercise usually, if it's for an internship, most of the cases it's a general exercise. But if it's on a particular position, that will be an exercise that is very relatable to the work that they are going to do in the team. And if they pass that exercise stage, they usually speak with someone on the team. They are going to, like the team that they are applying for. So for instance, if they apply, let's say, for a finance position, so they will be speaking with someone on the finance team. And after that interview, that's when they have like a final interview, which has like different panelists on the team, especially, and with the recruiter as well. But most of the cases, some teams could prefer to do only one interview. So that means like the final interview without necessarily first speaking to one person on the team. So it varies according to different roles, but usually that's the process. Most of the cases we say that for entry level positions, we usually hire between 30 to 45 days. But like for senior positions, we usually take between 60 to 90 days to hire. But again, this can change depending on how we usually on how the people that we got or the applicants that we got are really good. The first thing to just focus on is to understand the position. So some people could apply for a position and then yet they're not qualified for that position. So and this is most like the first issue that we meet. Someone is applying but yet they haven't read like the job description, and you put like their CV is way different from what we are looking for. So understand the position and then write your CV and connect it with what is being, if I may say, like the responsibilities or like the qualifications of that position. Of course, like we want you to share with us on the CV like your experience, of course, like your education and your passion as well. So if I say everything there, also like when I'm doing a CV review, it's easier for me because at least at that stage, you will be passing that stage like very smoothly. But we don't want people to lie what they did. We want them to be like straight, but then again explaining the achievements as well on each experience that they had. Another thing maybe is that I guess like at this point, like people know how to write their CVs and everything. So something that is very clear and straight. A CV wouldn't have to be like, if you don't have an experience that is more than 3 years, really, it doesn't have to be more than 2 pages. I think like 2 pages or 1 page is really enough, because when you are reviewing a CV, like you can't even take 2 minutes reviewing that CV. So make sure your CV is good and no typos. I guess you will pass like the CV review stage. Another thing maybe that people don't give attention to is the letter, the cover letter. Some people think that we do not read that, but we do. And we want to see like what's your interest? Why are you applying for this position? And what is your contribution to the contribution that you wanna provide to this particular position? So yes, we do read, but then again, it doesn't have to be something really long. 1 page of a letter is enough. It doesn't have to be something, you have to be like straightforward. So another thing that I would like to share is, let's say, mainly in the interview, we want to hear about your achievements. Some people could just like belittle their achievements depending on when maybe they don't have like a lot of experience. They would say, no, I don't have a lot of experience, there's no need to share that. And yet this is something that we want to hear, but what have you achieved, in those parts of, let's say in your class, in any of the clubs that you have been to, in any of the volunteering that you have done. So yes, don't belittle any experience that you had, just like share it, be proud and share your experience and your achievements and how you have been able to work with others, usually because what you are normally looking is leadership skills, team work, and also any other thing that's related to how you think or how you can achieve things. So yeah, I guess like that's it. Maybe like in the first interview, those are the things that we're normally looking at. But then again, something you should know is read about the company that you're applying to, because this is something that will be asked. You don't apply, you can't know the real reason that you want to join if you don't know like what the company does. But usually the things that you're looking for is leadership, teamwork, and interest in the organization.